We just couldn't help ourselves, Spider-Man. We had to have those delicious fruit pies. You bailed out some officers in a real bad spot, Spider-Man. Anytime you need a favor from the police, you just ask. Thanks for the help, Spider-Man. Now, I know this might seem pretty minor to you, but those apocalypse punks are mugging wealthy people and making cracks about stealing their lunch money. Thanks for the assist, Spidey. We could definitely use your help now. The H-bombers are on the run after a shootout we just had with them. Think you can catch them? Believe me, Spider-Man. Those city officials will be very happy to have these files back. Like you don't have enough to do, Spider-Man. But now we've got a situation with the Dragon Tails. They kidnapped some store owner who owes them money. I know I've said it a lot, but thanks again, Spidey. If you can squeeze this in, the dispatcher just told us about the Waste Tribe attacking a TV news van. Thanks for all you've done already, Spidey, but I gotta tell you, these H-bombers are giving us fits. Now they're dabbling in industrial espionage. We need to get back a prototype they stole. Hey, thanks for the assist, Spidey. Think you could give us a hand finding that shipment of guitars the Apocalypse Gang stole? Glad you're around, Spidey, especially now. We just got word that the H-bombers exposed a federal agent who had infiltrated the gang. That agent needs to be rescued. Thanks, Spidey. If you don't have anything else on your to-do list, you can grab up the Waste Tribe members who are trying to escape after assaulting the TV studio. You're a handy guy to have around, Spider-Man. We know the H-bombers have been hiring themselves out as corporate mercenaries. Any chance you can find some evidence so we can nail him for it? After what you just went through, Spider-Man, you probably don't want to hear this, but looks like the Dragon Tails are going to war with another crime syndicate. They planted a bomb to blow up their rivals. We really owe you one for getting this prototype back into the proper hands, Spider-Man. Appreciate the help, Spider-Man, but we've got something a little more serious to deal with. We have to get chemical weapons out of the hands of the H-bombers. Great to have your help, Spidey. Hey, you got time to swing over to ESU? The Waste Tribe is attacking a professor over there. Thanks for the help, Spidey. But now we've got a life and death situation. The Dragon Tails have kidnapped a witness who was supposed to testify against them. This is big, Spider-Man. We can take this evidence to the DA and start shutting down the H-bombers. I remember the good old days when crooks just robbed banks. Now we've got these H-bombers threatening to set off an electromagnetic pulse to disable their rivals. Spider-Man, if we ever needed you, we need you now. The Dragon Tails have cornered some cops who wouldn't take their bribes. Couldn't have done it without you, Spidey. But now there's a report of the Waste Tribe stealing a crate of meteorites from the museum. Can you help out? That's a big help to us, Spidey, but something else just came across the scanner. The Apocalypse Gang are setting off canisters of laughing gas. Guess they think that's, funny. We're already in your debt, Spidey, but we could use another favor. The H-bombers have kidnapped a weapons researcher, and we have to rescue him. The police department owes you one, Spidey. We'll owe you two if you can find some evidence of this riot at ESU that the Waste Tribe is planning. When it rains, it pours, Spider-Man. Now the Waste Tribe is trying to set off a homemade bomb to knock out all telecommunications in the city. You came to the rescue when some honest cops were in trouble. We won't forget this, Spidey. You should get a badge for all the help you give us, Spidey. Care to take a crack at a Dragon Tail Enforcer squad that's collecting protection money? We're stretched a little thin, Spidey, so it's great having your help. We just heard the H-bombers are using electrical fields to pen up people they consider riffraff. You should be drawing a paycheck with all the help you give us, Spidey. You hear about this one? That weird Waste Tribe actually kidnapped a psychic. You really came through for us, Spidey. This evidence is another nail in the Waste Tribe's coffin. Now I've heard it all. The Apocalypse snatched up some city council member because they want to have a private debate. Can you give us a hand, Spider-Man? Spider-Man, this is a little embarrassing to admit, but the Dragon Tails actually ripped off a precinct house. They stole witness protection files and, well, could you help us get them back? Thanks for the assist, Spidey, but now we need your help. We got some cops in trouble. The officers assigned to the mayor's security detail are in the middle of a fight with the Apocalypse. Thanks again, Spider-Man. If you have the time, we could sure use your help taking down the H-bombers. They're trying to enforce their own version of martial law. You picked the right time to lend a hand, Spidey. Now we're getting reports of the Waste Tribe setting off car bombs with victims in need of rescue. Thanks for getting involved, Spidey. Do me a favor and keep your ear to the ground. We know the Dragon Tails are bringing in an illegal shipment, but we're trying to find out when. Great job as always, Spidey. Hey, did you hear about the Robin Hood scam the Apocalypse are pulling? They're mugging people for jewelry, saying they're going to use the money to help the poor. Thanks for what you've already done, Spider-Man, but now we've got a hostage situation. The Waste Tribe kidnapped a doctor.
Thanks for getting those files back, Spidey.
Pretty good day's work, Spider-Man. Now the cops and the mayor owe you big time. Thanks again, Spider-Man. But we've got a bigger problem. Waste Tribe members are in the streets forcing anyone they find to join their gang. You're welcome to help all you want, Spidey. We're raiding the Dragon Tails gambling den, but I don't think we have enough men available to make sure nobody escapes. Thanks for the info on the illegal shipment, Spidey. We keep this up, we'll eventually put the Dragon Tails out of business. Don't know what we'd do without you, Spidey. Unless you got some supervillain to take down, you think you could get back those power converters the H-bombers stole? Thanks again, Spidey. I know, like you don't do enough already, but now some poor street vendor is getting assaulted by the Dragon Tails. It's anarchy, Spider-Man! Those apocalypse punks have stolen a shipment of delicious fruit pies. We'll take all the help we can get on this one. Sure glad we ran into you, Spider-Man. Some police officers chased a perp into the Waste Tribe territory, and now the tribe is attacking them. Great work, Spidey. But now we're getting reports of more lives in danger. The Dragon Tails have sent out assassins to execute someone they think wronged them. Can't thank you enough, Spider-Man. Right now, most of our manpower is occupied with the fire the apocalypse set at the government buildings. According to them, nobody will notice the extra hot air. You know we always appreciate the help, Spidey, but here's a chance to make points with the big shots. The apocalypse swiped files with personal info about some city officials. Those files have to be retrieved. Afraid we're going to have to ask you for one more favor, Spidey. The Waste Tribe raided a construction site and made off with a bunch of explosives. It's a big comfort knowing we can depend on you, Spider-Man. We just got a report of those apocalypse punks destroying a statue. It's not that far away, but you can get there a lot quicker than we can.